My shirt is white. My tie and pants are black. If you're not seeing these colors, then you need to get your eyes checked. Welcome to IndieMeet. Stupid Guy and I, we didn't make a promo this year, so we are introducing the event ourselves. But we made some good promos. What were some standouts for you? The shrink ray. I liked when the dog snapped you up in his mouth. And I also liked the gravity camera. I didn't really like those too much, but I did like Godzilla and the giant clone. Anyways, enough about us. Today, we're interviewing IndieMeet host himself, Mike Conway. Have a seat, Mike. As many of you know, Mike has made a lot of movies, so we're going to show a montage. Let's roll that. Some of that stuff looks nuts. Anyway, how are you?
Good. Yourself?
Better than the average bear, Mike. So let's cut right to it. You made a lot of Super 8 movies, but one of them had you changing into a German Shepherd, and then you became a seeing eye dog. I have to ask, were you under the influence when writing these?
No drugs. I just like to have fun and show things that people might not expect.
So you've got werewolves, people exploding off of cliffs, giant lizards, car chases. This is what you like?
Definitely. I like that anything is possible in film.
I was looking at the artwork from various countries. Have you really made this many movies?
A lot of those covers are different titles of the same movie. For example, Terrarium. It was Terrarium in Thailand, but War of the Planets in North America because the Tom Cruise movie War of the Worlds. It was Lost Voyager. It was Exodus. So it just depended on what territory you were in.
So if it's a really bad movie, they can just change the title and still sell it.
Yeah, I suppose. Distributors like to title a movie after something that is trending at the time.
Greedy distributors. So you do the music too?
I try and keep it to my own projects, and once in a while I'll do a horror or sci-fi film that interests me.
You have made some big sets in your backyard.
Yes, we did. We had a 64-foot long spaceship. We had a habitat with a hexagonal hallway. We had fog rooms and a few other things.
Describe a Mike Conway film quality.
Gritty action, visuals that you don't usually see in an indie movie. I like story twists, and I like peaks and valleys with my pace. I think it's the quiet moments that make the gotcha scenes stand out.
So what is your style?
My style is pretty straightforward. I don't like to whip the camera around and confuse the viewer. I like stable shots that communicate everything clearly. I tend to overlight. I was reading a review where the author said he liked my movies because he could tell what was going on in the night scenes. And I don't want to be that film at a festival that people couldn't tell what was going on. So, I overlight it a bit.
What are some of the stupidest things you've done in a movie?
There were a few stupid things. I had a friend push a boulder near where I was standing, and I wanted to be in the frame of that shot. I went over a cliff. I lit my head on fire. A few other things that a young, crazy, hungry filmmaker would do.
If you could interview yourself, what would you ask?
I would ask, what is your inspiration?
Interesting. Fortunately, I am doing the interview, so I'm going to ask the hard questions. Like, do you hate your wife?
I love my wife very much.
Really? Because I have Exhibit A right here. Roll it.
I want you to create the sound of the demon. Something horrifying, but convincing. Pranks or not, this monster story could be the ratings buster of the year if it's done right. Are you having a seizure, Tim? What's going on? Say something!
It's real.
What? Did you miss me?
Stewart's not answering his phone. You know what it is about the rush of betrayal? There's nothing else like it.
I agree. Yes.
You've been compromised. Get out of the house.
Really? I took care of it.
You know, if you do that, I'm not going to be able to stay awake.
Get some rest. I need you strong.
What are you? Huh? Demonic son of a bitch!
Easy, Tess, easy.
Don't make me do it, Tess. I will press this and you will blow up.
Oh, thrill me!
Okay. Oh, God!
Do you remember one of the reasons you said you married me? Something about my tenacity?
You ran her over, blew her up, made her cry, put bugs on her face. I mean, come on.
It's all make-believe, and it's stuff she wanted to do. No deep-seated issues. She did get me back in the movie Tequila.
What was the original title of the movie Alien?
Damn it. Bottoms up.
Ted, 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 Ted.
Okay, so what's the answer to the question? What's the title?
I'm not gonna make it that easy.
Oh, come on. Oh,
Are you okay?
yeah, I'm fine. My stomach just hurts. The original title was. Oh, dang, it hurts.
You don't look so good.
No, I'm fine. The title was. It's burning.
The title was Star Beast.
So you do love her?
Of course I love her. She's my anchor.
You mean like a ball and chain?
No. Meaning she keeps me rooted in the important things in life.
I think I understand. Anyways, that's all the time we have today, folks. Let's get started with the IndieMeet. And don't forget, there's a donation kitty right here. Goodness. Anyways, thank you, Mike Conway. My pants are white. That's terrible.